What if the real reason you're stuck isn't because you don't know how to move forward, but because you're asking the wrong question? In Who Not How, Dan Sullivan flips the script on traditional productivity. Instead of constantly asking, how do I do this? The better question is, who can help me achieve this? This shift changes everything. It unlocks speed, collaboration, creativity, and, most importantly, freedom. Let's dive into this mindset-shifting book that can help you stop doing everything yourself and start building a team, a network, and a vision that moves faster and farther. The problem with how thinking. We've been trained to be self-reliant, to figure things out on our own. But this can become a bottleneck. How thinking leads to procrastination, overwhelm, slower progress. The solution? Ask, who can help me solve this? When you find the right who, you collapse time. What would take you months can be done in days or hours. The power of who. When you shift from how to who, you create leverage. You stop being the only engine of your progress. Instead, you become the architect. This mindset is how high-level entrepreneurs, leaders, and creators scale their impact. Your who could be a virtual assistant, a mentor, a strategic partner, an online course, a community. You don't need to know everything. You need access to people who do. Finding your who. Start by identifying the biggest bottlenecks in your current goals. Then ask, what's draining my energy? What's slowing me down? Who could do this better or faster than me? Next, take action. Delegate, outsource, or collaborate. Let go of ego. Let in expertise. Great leaders don't do more. They empower others to do more. The cost of not investing in who. Trying to do everything yourself costs you time, energy, opportunity. When you hesitate to ask for help or hire support, you're not saving money. You're losing growth. Dan Sullivan frames this as freedom of focus, buying back your time to do the work only you can do. From self-employed to self-expanding. If you're a solopreneur, creator, or a side hustler, who not how is your key to scale. You can't build an empire as a one-person army. You need systems. You need partnerships. You need who's. This book encourages you to hire before you're ready. Delegate things you're not world-class at. Focus on your unique ability, the work only you can do. Collaboration over control. Most people resist who because they fear loss of control. But the truth? You gain more control when you delegate with clarity. Here's how. Define outcomes, not tasks. Trust the process. Let your who's bring their strengths. When you give others room to thrive, everyone wins. Who not how in your personal life. This isn't just business advice. Apply it to fitness, hire a coach or follow a guided program. Learning, join a mastermind instead of Googling everything. Relationships, seek guidance instead of guessing. Asking, who accelerates every area of your life. Key takeaways. Stop asking how. Start asking who. Delegation is freedom, not failure. Collaboration scales results. You can go farther with others than you can alone. Investing in the right who creates exponential return on time. Wrap up and action step. If you've been stuck, spinning your wheels, or constantly overwhelmed, maybe it's not because you're unproductive. Maybe you're just asking the wrong question. So here's your challenge. Pick one task or project you've been procrastinating on and find your who. Ask for help. Hire someone. Trade skills. Collaborate. And see how fast things start to move. If this helped shift your mindset, hit like, subscribe to The Dive with Phil, and comment below. What's one thing you'll stop doing alone this week? Next up, the Almanac of Naval Ravikant. We'll talk wealth, happiness, leverage, and mental models that build a free life.